Mr. Chris Radford is a local artist who specializes in hair care, and the irony of his story is, though he is in a profession where he's encouraged to maintain his customers' hairline as straight as possible, his story is full of twists and turns that led to the artist that several rely and have confidence in today. I Wouldn't Take Nothing from My Journey. That's by Maya Angelou, okay? And she's no longer with us, but when I hear that, I couldn't help but think of you. And the song that you sent me also plays a part in it. I'm going to ask you, how does that apply to you?
If I wasn't locked up at a young age, if I wasn't so coming from the environment that I come from, if I didn't sell crack early in my life and see the hurt that it did to my community, I wouldn't take nothing from my journey, because everything that I've been through, it shaped me, it's molded me into the person that knows what he wants now, that knows that there's consequences. Like, I sold pain, I sold hurt, I broke families for my own profit. And it took me to have that conversation with God to know that I didn't know. And when I got that wisdom, it's priceless. I think people gotta go through struggle. They don't necessarily have to go to the heartbreak, but the heartbreak gonna turn you into somebody that you never thought you was. It's gonna build your strength up to be able to deal with the losses, the mistakes, the regret, and still look for a positive tomorrow.
What were the role models and the people that you saw on a regular basis that poured into the young boy who would eventually be the man?
My grandmother, she was the matriarch. Her name was Seffi Turner. She was the matriarch. I mean, she raised a family that ever since she'd been gone has been running off of what her life poured into all of us.
Chris says growing up it was hard to find male role models because the ones that he knew had difficulties keeping jobs or were not doing the right things. But one of the biggest lessons he's never forgotten came from his brother, when Chris's stepfather encouraged them both to have a fist fight instead of arguing over an issue.
So we was in the room and we arguing, and my steppa come in there, man, y'all better fight right now. Y'all better fight right now. I'm knocking both of y'all out. We just get up. I jumped up first. I started punching my brother. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just throwing a bunch of punches. Boom, 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 boom. Man, he stepped back. Boom. Feeded me. When he hit me, he ain't knocked me out, but he knocked the fight out me. And I realized that day, you could throw 1,000 punches, but only one count. You can get away 1,000 times. Only one time counts that you don't.
Chris says that punch taught him to pick his shots wisely in life, a lesson that took a while for him to learn due to fighting. And fighting led to him leaving his hometown in Vineland to going to Jamesburg Juvenile Detention Center at age 15 for 14 months on December 27th, the day after his birthday. For someone who's dealing with raising boys, 12 years old, 11, 9, in that middle school about to go into high school age like you were, and they're dealing with someone that was really aggressive too, but they don't know what's feeding that. What would you say to them What would be your advice to a parent who's dealing with that?
Behavior issues come from within. These kids be angry. They be angry. Sometimes they angry at you, Mom. Sometimes they angry at you, Dad. He might have seen you cheating on his mother. He got to hold it in. He might have seen Mom stealing from Daddy. He got to hold it in. Mom didn't come pick him up. You're working all the time. You thinking because he got the new Jordans and the new clothes that could fix what's going on the inside. Sometimes it's here. If you can get your kid to talk, you can fix him and you can help him. But if you can't get him to talk, at some point, he's going to explode. They're still sponges. They're still sponges. And if you see he's aggressive, help him to dim that aggression and to control it. Put him in boxing. Put him in MMA. Put him in Muay Thai. But you got to have the time to do it. You can't plant a seed and not put no water on it.
Chris ended up in Southwood State Prison, and there they offered welding and cosmetology, among other things. And the cosmetology program accepted him. And Mr. Frank, the teacher of the program, put Chris in the main barbershop, helping him and preparing him to cut hair professionally. And it's a skill he's still humbled by, even today.
It's not just a haircut with me. You know what I mean? It's not just a haircut with me. It's a conversation. It's a brother, how are you feeling? You know, how are you feeling? How's your day? Everything okay? You know, it's that. I'm checking on the brothers. I'm checking on the sisters that's bringing their kids through here. With no disrespect, with nothing but love and pure energy. You get me? No side notes, none of that. And that's something. The stability that it's added to myself has been. It's been a beautiful thing. It's been a blessing.
5924 Main Street in Mays Landing is where you can find Truth Be Told Barbershop, where Chris is a professional barber and artist. And he says it means a great deal to him to contribute positively to the community in this way. In Mays Landing, I'm Isaiah Showell with Follow South Jersey. And that's what's good in South Jersey this week.